up, YouTube? This is ShapeSnatch93 bringing you my first deck profile. This is Perfect Circle. I already actually did this deck profile, but I made it too long, so excuse me if I end up going somewhat fast. Start with 3 Caius. Anything to say about him's been said. He's amazing. So, 3 Ryza. Put your opponent back a turn. 3 Fader. The OTK potential in this format's actually really good with Lightsworns having 3 JD and BLS running around and stuff. He just puts a stop to the OTK and lets you eventually take advantage if they overextend. 3 Tengu. Keep the field presence and whatnot. 3 Swap Frog. Makes the deck more consistent with dropping Treeborn and stuff. 2 Diamond Dude. Every spell card is a normal spell except MST and an Econ, so you end up hitting normal spells a lot. 2 Mally. Just kind of goes along with the Monarch theme, keeping field presence and stuff like that. Treeborn doesn't really need explaining. Stratos +1 floater or an MST. Rodentone, just he's a big butt and he helps you get 2 tributes for Light Dark. He's almost a win condition himself if you drop him at the right time. Just people can't really deal with him. They end up taking a lot of life points. And the last one is a Gores. Just for OTK stoppers. I elected not to run Tragodia for the simple fact that sometimes his hand gets low and sometimes you can drop Trag and it still really wouldn't matter, and I really couldn't find room. Next, Triple Duality. And that actually doesn't mess with the synergy of the deck, believe it or not. Just because you can either summon Tengu, and if they don't have any back row, or if they didn't destroy the summon, you can always activate Duality. It's pretty good after that. You can also summon floaters like Swap Frog and Stratos, or you could always just set pass. This deck is, you don't have to special summon. You can always soul exchange that turn too, so yeah, it adds a lot of consistency to the deck. Double Econ with Exceeds out. This card's really good. I just wish I had room for 3. It's just the deck list is really tight, so I elected 2 and then run 2 soul exchange. Just to get the Monarchs off and then Exceed with people's Tengu since they don't get the effect anymore. 2 D-Draw, self-explanatory, really good if you hit it with Diamond Dude, so helps for Mally plays. 1 MST, I really don't have room for the other one, or to run 3 at the moment. I really don't think you don't need 3 MST. 1 to 2 should suffice, especially with Heavy Storm. And everything's mostly chainable, so you're not going to target back row if you activate Monarch's effect and stuff. So it almost makes a Monarch a -2 because they'll chain their trap and then they're most likely still get rid of their monster anyway. So that's why it's only a 1 MST. Allure, it goes with the Destiny engine, and there's a lot of darks in here. Foolish Treeborn, and everything else you need in the grave. And the big 3 of the format: Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and Monster Reborn. You really just have to be careful with these 2, just for the simple fact that people will play Starlight Road. They can almost dummy you into playing it by setting 2, one of them being a Starlight Road. You think your Heavy Storm, it's safe to play Heavy Storm there, but it's really not. Yeah, just be careful with these, and then Monster Born is just a game ender because you can steal someone's BLS if it's tribute summoned or special summoned correctly. The extra deck, let's go with one Mist Worm, just because I don't have Trish. Scrap Dragon, he's a free plus with Treeborn. Thought Ruler, with everything being chainable, I decided to add him, just because he can negate a lot and actually stay on the board. Stardust, obvious reasons. Colossal Fighter, Black Rose, Bryo, Game Winner. Librarian, this deck doesn't synchro a whole lot, but I mean, he's just there for another 5-star option just in case I can't get over something with Catastor or whatnot. You can just ram heads and stuff. 2 Utopia. I'm actually thinking about running a 3rd. If I can get my hands on one, just because this deck runs a lot of 4s, and especially with Econ and Treeborn and stuff like that, you can take their monsters and make their Tengu useless and other stuff of that matter. Catastor, Armory Arm, the one formula, and I feel like this is one of the best cards in the extra deck is Gachi Gachi. He makes Stratos 2200 beater, Tengu 21, you know. He actually even makes Diamond Dude 1800, so it makes stuff hard to get over. 2800 Monarchs are pretty hard to get over unless you have removal, and then those are my 2 tokens. So, thanks for watching, YouTube. This is my first ever deck video. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Just starting the channel, so I need everything I can get. Peace out, YouTube.